Okay, you think we have to follow all rules? Why don't you follow my rule? Let's start with that. Follow my rule and right to the T and follow it exactly. Then we'll talk about your rule. If you're not following my rule, don't even tell me about your rules. And I don't care if it's in a factory or wherever, if it's a group or society or something. Come on. Most people aren't doing what they want and being controlled by a group. And they know that they'll get pushback if they do what they want to do. By a great example is I walked 10 minutes, well, actually, I ended up walking 20 minutes backwards, shopping. The police showed up. And then he didn't say nothing, he didn't approach me or anything, and he was watching. I noticed, so I walked backwards towards him and went down the next aisle and things like that. And he left. So somebody called the police because I was walking backwards. And isn't that ridiculous? It might seem ridiculous to walk backwards, but it's not against the law. And who has even that rule that you can't walk backwards? I've never heard of something like that. It seems ridiculous for anyone to do that, but there's no rule, there's no laws, and even if there is rules, it's not against the law. So I wanted to walk backwards, and that's what I did for 20 minutes. Did my shopping like that. Even went out through the checkout backwards. Walked to the car backwards. Oh, I drove forward, not backwards, but yeah. So I found out that was quite the experience. Not only that it was different, you could see many people were confused. Some were angry. Nobody approached me or didn't even ask, but they started gossiping. Right? They'd form up 2 or 3 people, sometimes 4 little groups here and there, and start talking and stuff. And gossip, yeah, that's another thing right there. Boy, do people create rumors and hate towards each other because of gossip. They have opinions without even knowing the person. Some become haters, all kinds. And it's not always negative. There can also be positive, but it seems to be, and I don't know, is it human error, or is it how that works exactly? Is it something different, or what they know of, and something? Not sure. Is it natural to first think negative before positive, or I don't know how that all works. I like the idea of thinking positive. And when there is something negative, I try to find something positive out of it because of it. Or if I don't understand it, or if it's from something I know nothing about, I try to look at it and say, well, what is there I can learn from it? What is it really? What is it about? Can it really help somebody? Am I seeing everything, or am I only seeing one side? Things like that. There's so much. And then I realize everybody's learning all the time. It's not that they're only learning when they're kids. Even if you don't want to learn, different things happen and you have to learn, even if you don't want to. You might not learn exactly what would be most helpful or anything like that. And one example would be actually the time but people are going through right now.